Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to BD Views. I am Mursalin Siddiqui. In the rapidly evolving political theater of Bangladesh, Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami is making headlines with a sophisticated and data-driven approach to seat sharing within its alliance. As the nation moves toward a highly anticipated general election, Jamaat has moved away from traditional guesswork, opting instead for a dynamic strategy that balances organizational strength with tactical flexibility. This isn't just about winning seats, it's about a calculated distribution of power that aims to consolidate the alliance's position against its primary rivals. The core of this strategy lies in a north-to-south focus. Recent reports and internal data reveal that Jamaat is prioritizing the northern and western regions of the country, specifically the Rangpur, Rajshahi and Khulna divisions. In these areas, the party has historically maintained a robust grassroots network. By keeping the vast majority of seats in these regions for their own candidates, represented by the scale symbol, they're ensuring that their strongest veterans are on the front lines. For instance, in the Khulna division, Jamaat has kept 35 out of 36 seats for itself, a clear signal of their confidence in this traditional bastion. However, the genius of their current strategy isn't just where they are standing, but where they are stepping back. In an unprecedented move, Jamaat has adopted a big brother role in the central and southern central regions, such as Dhaka, Mymensingh and Borishal. Here, they have shown a remarkable willingness to leave space for alliance partners like the NCP and various Khilafat factions. This isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it's a positive tactical move. By allowing partners to contest in areas where they have a better chance of pulling in undecided or anti-BNP votes, Jamaat is strengthening the overall electoral weight of the alliance. This balance of holding the forts in the borders and supporting the allies in the heartland suggests a level of political maturity that analysts believe will make the alliance a formidable force. They are no longer just a component of a coalition. They are the architects of a broad-based political front designed to maximize every single vote. What sets this election cycle apart for Jamaat is their heavy reliance on empirical data. Gone are the days of choosing candidates based solely on seniority or party loyalty. This time, the party has reportedly conducted 3 separate internal surveys to identify the most acceptable and winnable faces for each constituency. These surveys analyzed voter sentiment, the impact of the July uprising, and the shifting loyalties of the youth vote. The results of these surveys are fascinating. In the Rangpur division, Jamaat's data suggests they are leading in at least 25 out of 33 seats. Similarly, in Khulna, they project a lead in 24 out of 36 seats. These aren't just empty claims. Independent research firms like Brain and Innovation have also noted that in the northern regions, Jamaat's popularity is currently rivaling or even surpassing that of the BNP. By aligning their candidate list with these survey findings, Jamaat is minimizing the risk of voter fatigue and maximizing the acceptability factor. A key highlight of this strategy is the focus on the border regions. From the 17 border seats in Rangpur to the sensitive zones in Sylhet and Rajshahi, Jamaat has strategically retained control. Their logic is simple. These areas require strong, established organizational structures to manage the election day logistics and protect the mandate. By fielding their own heavyweights here, they're ensuring that their core strength remains uncompromised. Even with the recent departure of Islami Andolan from the alliance, Jamaat's response has been remarkably calm and calculated. Instead of panicking, they're reassessing the 44 seats originally allocated to their former partner. Sources suggest that while they will now field candidates in many of these seats, bringing their total count to over 220. They're still keeping doors open for other smaller partners like the NCP and Bangladesh Khilafat Majlis. This flexibility proves that the strategy is dynamic rather than rigid, allowing the alliance to absorb shocks without losing momentum. While the border divisions are the shield of the alliance, the central divisions like Dhaka and Mymensingh represent the strategic bridge. Here, Jamaat has demonstrated a high degree of political pragmatism. Historically, Jamaat has struggled to secure wins in the Dhaka and Mymensingh regions, with very few exceptions over the decades. Recognizing this historical trend, the party leadership has decided to let their alliance partners take the lead in these areas. In the 94 seats across Dhaka and Mymensingh, Jamaat initially kept only 42 for themselves, leaving 52 for their partners. This includes giving the NCP, a party born out of the student leadership of the July uprising, significant representation. By doing this, Jamaat is tapping into the new generation energy that the NCP brings to the table. This is a brilliant move to attract the urban youth and the swing voters, who might be looking for fresh faces rather than traditional party stalwarts. The strategy in the greater Chittagong and Sylhet regions shows a nuanced split-focus approach. While they have kept all 10 seats in South Chittagong, a region where their influence is undeniable, they have split the seats almost equally in North Chittagong, Kumilla, and Noakhali. This half-and-half formula allows Jamaat to maintain its presence while empowering its partners to grow. Dr. Sayyid Abdullah Muhammad Tahir, the Naib Amir of Jamaat, recently emphasized that their symbol, the scales, has become a symbol of stability and struggle over the last 15 years. He argues that there are no weak seats in their alliance. Instead, every seat left for a partner is a calculated decision to ensure that the anti-incumbency and pro-change votes are not divided. This focus on total alliance victory rather than just party victory is what makes this strategy so positive and refreshing for their supporters. As we look toward the final stretch of the election campaign, the Jamaat formula seems to be paying off. By combining the traditional grassroots strength in the borders with a flexible, partner-friendly approach in the cities, they have created a two-pronged attack that is difficult to counter. They're successfully positioning themselves as the primary alternative to the BNP in many regions, especially now that the political landscape has shifted significantly following the events of August 5th. The analytical consensus is that this dynamic strategy will significantly strengthen the alliance's position. By prioritizing acceptability and survey-backed candidates, they're reducing the chances of internal rebellion and increasing their appeal to the general public. The decision to field candidates in at least 220 seats ensures a nationwide presence, while the strategic concessions in nearly 80 to 100 seats ensures that the alliance remains a cohesive and multifaceted unit. This strategy also sends a powerful message to the international community and the domestic electorate. Jamaat is playing a long game based on stability, partnership, and data. They're not just reacting to events, they're shaping the narrative. By giving space to the NCP and other Islamic parties, they're fostering a new political culture of cooperation that contrasts sharply with the winner-takes-all mentality of the past. The upcoming election will be the ultimate test of this border-to-heartland strategy. If the surveys are correct and the alliance partners can hold their ground in the central regions, we might see a dramatic shift in the parliamentary makeup of Bangladesh. Jamaat has taken a bold, positive, and analytical step forward. one that prioritizes the collective success of the alliance over narrow partisan interests. This could very well be the blueprint for a new era of coalition politics in the country. That's all for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching BD Views. If you find our reports insightful, please subscribe to our channel. Allah Hafiz.